I think is a key part of Bloom's character.
It is, yeah.
Even his name, Bloom, almost suggests this continual growth,
Right.
this blossoming into a more complete person.
Yeah, so Hades isn't just about Bloom's personal transformation, but maybe also about Joyce's own artistic and spiritual evolution.
I think so.
Like he's using these characters to explore different parts of himself, different stages of development.
Yeah, almost like different facets of the human experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think metempsychosis goes beyond just the characters. It
Right.
applies to the book itself.
Absolutely.
Ulysses is constantly shifting,
Yeah.
changing, challenging our ideas about, literature and life.
It's a book that, in a way, reinvents itself with each reading.
It does, yeah. It's like we as readers are also going through a kind of metempsychosis as we make our way through the book.
That's a great.
Letting go of old ideas,
Yeah.
opening up to new perspectives.
Totally. It's a journey for the reader as much as it is for the characters.
It is, yeah. So you mentioned earlier how Joyce uses tiny details to reveal bigger truths.
Oh, yeah. He's a master of that.
He is.
Yeah.
Are there any other seemingly insignificant moments in Hades that we might be missing?
John Henry Menton,
John Henry Menton, yeah.
the guy with the hat.
Yeah.
There's actually a common misunderstanding about his relationship with Patty Dignam.
Oh, really?
A lot of people think that Menton worked for Dignam
Right.
and was fired for drinking.
Oh, yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
But it's actually the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Dignam worked for Menton as a clerk
Uh-huh.
and was the one fired, probably for drinking.
Okay.
It's a small detail,
Right.
but Joyce is very specific about it,
Yeah.
so it must be important.
So why do you think Joyce makes such a point of setting the record straight?
I think it could be his way of subtly showing, Menton's higher social standing compared to Dignam.
Yeah.
And it also kind of feeds into that theme of hypocrisy.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Here's this solicitor looking down on Bloom,
Right.
barely acknowledging his kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Yet he probably fired someone for the very same problem drinking that plagued poor Dignam.
Ah, there's that hypocrisy again.
Exactly.
Joyce is so sneaky like that.
He is. He's always hiding these little jabs at society
Oh.
within these seemingly insignificant moments.
He is. All right, so we've covered Bloom's transformation,
Yes.
Joyce's evolution.
Uh-huh.
We even clarified some character details.
Did.
But we can't wrap this up without tackling the big mystery.
The big one.
The man in the Macintosh.
Yeah.
I am dying to hear your theory on this one.
Right. All right. Let's break down what we know.
Okay.
We know he's at the graveside,
Yeah.
but wasn't at the service.
Right.
He's wearing a raincoat, which is kind of weird considering it's decent weather.
It is, yeah.
Bloom thinks he might be a ghost.
Yeah.
And when you count everyone present, including him, there are 13 people.
Okay, you've set the scene.
All right.
Lay it on me. Who is this guy?
My theory is the man in the Macintosh represents death itself.
Whoa, okay, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
But walk me through it. What makes you think that?
Well, think about his appearance. He's wearing this drab, shapeless raincoat, like he's trying to blend in, but he just ends up looking out of place.
Right, yeah.
He doesn't interact with anyone, just observes silently.
Yeah,
He's present at the graveside, but detached from the mourners.
right.
Almost like this constant reminder of mortality lurking in the background.
Right, and the number 13 definitely adds to that whole death symbolism.
Oh, absolutely.
Not exactly a lucky number.
No, 13 is often linked to,
Yeah.
bad luck, death in Western culture.
Yeah.
And Joyce was very aware of these symbolic associations.
Okay.
He even has Bloom brush it off as like, a silly superstition.
Yeah.
Which, knowing Joyce, probably means we should be paying extra attention to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to get it, but if he represents death, what does that mean for Bloom?
That's the interesting part.
Yeah.
It goes back to Bloom's changing relationship with death.
Okay.
In Hades, he confronts his own mortality.
Right.
He rejects the easy comfort of religion
Yeah.
and chooses to focus on living in the present.
Uh-huh.
So perhaps the man in the Macintosh is a symbol of Bloom's newfound awareness of death,
Okay.
not as something terrifying, but as an inevitable part of life.
That adds a whole new layer of depth to this already complex episode.
It does, yeah.
It's like Bloom is acknowledging death's presence without letting it control him.
Exactly.
He's moving forward with his life,
Right.
but carrying that awareness with him.
Absolutely. It's like a newfound maturity.
Yeah, like a weight, but not necessarily a burden.
Right, exactly.
It's just there.
It's just part of the experience.
It is. It's part of the experience. Yeah, and
And it's the thing about Joyce, right? He gives us these symbols that are open to interpretation. And we can debate them forever.
Right.
There's no right answer.
Right.
But it's like trying to figure it out that makes reading Ulysses so rewarding.
Totally, totally. So bringing it back to our listeners,
Yeah.
what can we take away from all this?
Maybe.
This whole idea of metempsychosis and this mysterious man in the Macintosh,
Yeah.
it's pretty heady stuff.
Well, I think at its core, it's about transformation.
Yeah.
Whether we're talking about Bloom's personal journey, Joyce's evolution as an artist, or even just like our own changing understanding of the text.
Right.
There's this constant process of growth and change.
Yeah, it's like we're all on this journey of metempsychosis
Exactly.
as we read Ulysses,
Yeah.
shedding old ideas, embracing new perspectives.
Yeah, we're not just reading about transformation.
Right.
We're experiencing it firsthand.
We are.
Yeah, and I think the man in the Macintosh, with all his mystery, serves as this reminder that death is also part of that process. It's not an ending, but a transition. Just as Bloom leaves the cemetery, a changed man,
Yeah.
we, as readers, are also changed by our encounter with Hades and all these big questions.
It's amazing to think that we started this whole deep dive just talking about a funeral procession.
I know, right?
But we've uncovered so much more.
So much.
Hypocrisy, religious doubt, the nature of death, artistic evolution,
Yeah.
even a spooky mystery man lurking in the shadows.
Classic Joyce.
It is.
He takes something ordinary, something we've all experienced,
Right.
and he elevates it
Yeah.
into something profound and universal.
He does. He makes us confront the big questions.
Exactly.
About life, death, our place in the world.
Hades stuff.
And he does it all with wit and humor.
Yeah.
And this incredible mastery of language.
Absolutely, he's a wordsmith.
He is. It's no wonder Ulysses is still captivating and challenging readers over a century later.
You could say Ulysses itself has undergone a metempsychosis of sorts.
Right.
It's moved beyond, its initial controversial reception.
Yeah.
And it's become this cornerstone of modern literature,
Totally.
constantly reinterpreted by new generations.
Yeah, it shows the power of literature to transform not just individuals,
Right.
but entire cultures.
Cultures, yeah.
It's a reminder that this journey of metempsychosis
Yeah.
is never truly over.
Never over.
For the characters, for Joyce, and for us as readers.
And for our listeners,
Yes.
keep this idea of transformation in mind
Yeah.
as you continue exploring Ulysses.
Yes.
Pay attention to those little details.
Yeah.
Those moments that seem insignificant but might actually hold a deeper meaning.
Right.
Notice how the characters change.
Yeah.
How your own understanding of the book evolves.
We've covered so much ground today,
We have.
but this is just the beginning.
It is.
There's an entire universe to discover within Ulysses.
There is.
And we can't wait to delve deeper with you in future deep dives.
Absolutely. We'll keep exploring.
We will.
So until then, keep reading, keep questioning, keep those minds open to the transformative power of literature.
And hey, maybe you'll even solve the mystery of the man in the Macintosh.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to hear your theories.
Let us know.